How's it going, folks? This is Derek Carper for LTV, and we're here on the site of Campus Town. I'm here with Greg Lantini, the Director of Campus Development. How's it going today?
Everything's good, Derek.
Great. So we have some questions for you today. So I'll just start out. So overall, how has the whole process been going?
Well, luckily the weather's been holding out for us, so we're actually ahead of schedule. We're doing some things financially and with our construction crews to stay ahead, making sure we don't have a tough winter.
Ahead. Great. That's great to hear. And I was going to ask whether or not you feel like it'd still be on time, but it sounds like you guys are doing pretty good.
We're scheduled right now for moving in our tenants retail in June of next year, so they can start doing their work. We're ready for an August opening.
August opening. Wow. And yeah, you're ahead of me here. I was going to ask, so housing's going to be open with the stores open at the same time?
As of right now, we have a schedule of furnishing the apartments on June 7th. June 7th, furniture is coming for the apartment.
Great. So I'll ask you now, what kinds of venues and restaurants are we going to see? What are the highlights?
Well, it's been out there that we have Piccolo Trattoria, Mexican Mariachi, Yummy Sushi. We're working on a couple of big ones, and everybody knows we have Panera in here right now.
Yeah.
So mostly food, that's what we focused on up front. Now we're going after the hard goods.
Okay, yeah, and I know a lot of people asking, I know, but for Mexican Mariachi, so explain why you wouldn't want to, bring in Chipotle or how that wouldn't happen.
It's not that we don't want to bring them in. Especially large national retailers have certain minimum requirements in order to open up a store. They need certain demographics, they need to have certain financial requirements, and then they have requirements on where they want to be. And as much as we love Chipotle, they didn't want to come here.
Yeah, and I know, that's just one thing, but we definitely brought in a lot of great places I've heard so far. So for people living in Campus Town, will they have a meal plan with the college? How does that work, do you know?
They're not required to have a meal plan. Every single apartment that we have has a full kitchen, a refrigerator, washer, dryer, dishwasher, stoves. They can cook their own meals here. If they want to get a commuter meal plan, I'm sure they can, but they're not required to.
Okay, and so you're similar with meal plans. Do you know anything about how points will work over here, if any of that stuff will be carried over?
Right now, there are no plans to bring over the points onto campus. I think over time, as everybody gets used to this being here, that may change, but right now we don't have that.
Okay. Yeah, so a little bit on, the structure and everything. How are you feeling about the, structural stability? How's all that?
Well, you took a tour just now of the whole site. We have steel frame construction. It's all non-combustible. We went inside, you looked at the apartments, you saw what those were like. This is a very well, solidly built building. Full brick exterior, as you can see in the background, hopefully. And this is going to be a really good project.
Okay, great. I think you seem pretty confident about the project. I'm glad to see that. So thank you very much for, having a little interview with us, and thanks for the tour earlier.
Anytime you want to come out for an update, you let me know.
Okay, and all right. Again, this is Derek Carper for LTV with Greg here. Thank you very much for watching, folks.